Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Miss Titis and friends. On today's occasion, our group of 6 would like to present the result of our discussion, which is about reproduction. Before the presentation, this member of our group, my name is Sabita, as moderator.
My name is Aska Zahra.
My name is Devina Putri Hairunisa.
My name is Mari Magdalena.
My name is Rahma Cikatila Nusa.
My name is Sri Larasati Dewi.
Okay, for the first slide is the definition. Human reproductive organs are organs that play a role in the reproductive system to multiply or multiply offspring. The next slide will be read by Aska.
Okay, thank you, Asia. Why are the reproductive organs important? The reproductive important because reproductive system itself is necessary for living things to produce, protect, and transport eggs and sperm. Women and men have different reproductive system, both in terms of form, function, and the structure that supports them. Because the reproductive system is very important, we need to maintain the cleanliness of the reproductive organ. Next. Ways to protect reproductive organs, including 1. Use a towel that is soft, dry, clean, and does not smell or be damp. 2. Wear underwear made from material that easily absorbs sweat. 3. Change underwear at least 2 times a day. 4. Make sure the intimate organ area is always dry and not damp. 5. For women, after urinating, cleaning the genitals should be done from the front to the back so that germs in the anus do not enter the reproductive organs. 6. For men, it is recommended to circumcise to prevent bacterial infection in the penis. The next slide will be presented by Davina. For Davina, time is yours.
Thank you, Aska. Okay, now we're gonna talk about how the reproductive organs work in women. First, the ovaries. The ovaries are two almond-shaped glands that produce eggs and hormones. Each ovary contains thousands of follicles, which are small sacs that contain immature egg. Each month, one or more follicles mature and release an egg into a fallopian tube. This is called ovulation. 2. The fallopian tubes. The fallopian tubes are two long, thin tubes that connect the ovaries to the uterus. They are lined with cilia, which are tiny hair like a structure that help to move the egg towards the uterus if an egg is fertilized by a sperm cell. It will implant in the lining of the uterus and beginning to grow into a baby. Next slide, please. Okay, next is the uterus. The uterus is a muscular organ that is located in the lower abdomen. It is lined with a thick layer of tissue called the endometrium. The endometrium changes thickness throughout the menstrual cycle to prepare for the possibility of pregnancy. If an egg is not fertilized, the endometrium will break down and shed, resulting in menstruation. The vagina is a muscular tube that connects the uterus to the outside of the body. It is a passageway for menstrual blood, semen, and childbirth. The vulva. The vulva is external female genitalia. It includes the mons pubis, labia majora, labia minora, clitoris, and urethral opening. Okay, next slide, please. This is a picture, woman reproductive system, organs. Okay, the next slide will be presented by Maria Magdalena. Maria Magdalena, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Davina. How do the reproductive organs work in man? A. Penis on the inside of the penis. There are tissues that will flow with blood if a man is aroused, which makes the penis hard erect. B. Scrotum. The scrotum is a sex consistent of skin and muscle that covers the testicle. C. Testicle. Every man has two testicle. The testicle or testicle uh, are the factory of sperm and the hormone testosterone. Next, please. D. Epididymis, which serves as a place to store sperm. A. Vas deferens, which is a tube that functions to transport mature sperm to the urethra. F. Urethra, which is the tube that carries urine or sperm inside the body. G. The prostate gland functions to provide additional fluid for the ejaculation process and keep sperm healthy. The next presentation is Laras. Laras, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Maria. Disorders of the male reproductive system. Hypogonadism, caused by hormonal interaction disorders. Protatitis, inflammation caused by Escherichia coli bacteria. Urethritis, itching of the penis and frequent urination. And gonorrhea, there are red and swollen lumps on the genitals. Okay, next. Disorders of the female reproductive system. HIV transmitted directly through sperm and vaginal fluids. Cervical cancer, abnormal cells grow in the epithelial layer of the cervix. Ovarian cancer, experiencing abnormal vaginal bleeding. And endometrial cancer, a condition in which endometrial tissue is found outside the uterus. Next slide will be presented by Chika. Chika, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Laras. This is how to treat reproductive system diseases. The first is laser surgery to cut skin and tissue, and the second, using the antibiotic doxycycline for gonorrhea disease, and the third, chemotherapy to eliminate cancer cells, and the fourth, surgery to remove the uterus. Next slide, please. This is conclusion about system reproductive. The male and female reproductive system are different. In male reproduction, they have a penis and testicular glands to produce sperm. The maturity of your sperm cells is marked by wet dreams and puberty. In the female reproductive system, a vagina and ovarium are used to reproduce the ovum. The maturity of egg cells or ovum is marked by menarche between the age of 13 until 16. If there is intercourse between sperm cells and ovum cells, pregnancy will occur which will develop into a fetus. Next slide, I will back to moderator.
Here are some references that we use. That's all the presentation from us. Sorry if there is wrong word. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Damn.